The world is a complex place. Did you ever wonder how much action and what kinds of action are enough to maintain the world, to keep things from falling apart? Well, this is the crux of the second Mission Impossible for Group Genie. Let me read you the mission. People lack a clear understanding of how much action and what kinds of action are enough to repair and maintain the world. Therefore, invent a new golden rule, a golden rule 2.0, that will help people understand how much is enough to maintain their lives and the world. Now, many people, I believe, are aware of a kind of ecological or environmental sense of justice. We need to do enough to keep the environment healthy. And most people have heard of the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that gives you a sense of fairness and reciprocity. But I believe that even these two together are not really enough to maintain a stable world. I thought about it in terms of life support systems. There are four, you could call them broad global life support systems: the environment, political structures, the global economy, and more locally, communities, stability in the community. And then there are some personal life support systems. Obviously, our body supports our life. Our mind is another life support system. Without balance and mental health, there's severe disruption to our lives. And our key personal relationships are another system that without which there's major disruption. Very few of us can go it alone. Another life support system you could call non-personal relationships. We interact with dozens of people impersonally, whether we're driving by them on the road or passing by them. And there are certain things that we can do to help keep disruption or minimize disruption in these impersonal interactions. So that is part of what I'm aiming at with the Golden Rule 2.0. And the reason for this, and the reason I think this is a major potential upgrade for humanity, is that it is more than a sense of justice and what is my fair share. It has to do with survival, with keeping the world going so people do not suffer, and minimizing future disruption in our own lives. So I think it is a very potentially huge upgrade for humanity if people understand how much is enough and what kinds of action are enough to keep these life support systems going. On the groupgenie.org website, I've written about the Golden Rule 2.0, and in the section on stories, you can find some teaching stories or parables that help give some insight into the Golden Rule 2.0. Thank you for listening.